Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss the topic cell membrane. So in our last video, we have discussed the overview of the cell and also the prokaryotic cell. Now one by one we will study the different parts of the cell. So firstly we will discuss the cell membrane. So if we draw the diagram of a germinal cell, the first boundary, that boundary is nothing but that is the cell membrane. What is this? This is the cell membrane. So we can say cell membrane is the outer living membrane in animals and the second outer membrane in case of plants. Why? Because in case of plants, in addition to cell membrane, an outer membrane is also present and this outer membrane is known as cell wall. So we can say the outer living membrane in animals is the cell membrane and the second outer membrane in case of plants, that is also the cell membrane, because in case of plants the outer membrane is cell wall, not the cell membrane. Next, why we are calling it the plasma membrane or the plasma lemma or the selectively permeable membrane? Because this membrane allow or permit only the selective substance to pass through it, either outside the cell or inside the cell. So it is known as selectively permeable membrane or the plasma membrane or plasma lemma. Okay. So firstly Robert Hooke, he concluded that the cell that looks like the honeycomb. फिर उसके बाद जो Leeuwenhoek आए scientist, after that the Robert Brown, then the Schleiden and Schavan. So there were the different scientists who studied the cell and the structure of the cell membrane and the study of the different cell organelles, that was studied only after the discovery of the electron microscope. So after the discovery of electron microscope, the chemical studies of the cell membrane was studied, and firstly the chemical studies of RBCs. In case of human being, तो साइंटिस्ट ने RBCs को सबसे पहले स्टडी किया था और सेल मेम्ब्रेन के बारे में पता लगाने के लिए कि सेल मेम्ब्रेन जो है वो किस किस चीज़ से मिलके बनी है. सो concluded, different scientists concluded that the cell membrane that is made up of lipids. Lipids means fat molecules, and these lipids are arranged in bilayer. Bilayer means there are the two layers. Like this is the structure of a lipid molecule and this part is the head part and that is the tail region. So in the polar solvent, when we put the lipids in the polar solvent, तो lipids जो होते हैं वो अपने आप को इस तरह से अरेंज करते हैं कि जो हेड होता है that towards the polar side और जो हाइड्रोफिलिक हेड होता है इसमें और हाइड्रोफोबिक टेल होती है. So this head, that is the hydrophilic and this tail, that is हाइड्रोफोबिक. आपने एक क्वेश्चन जो सुना होगा लोअर क्लासेस में कि जो अगर जो सोप्स और डिटर्जेंट्स होते हैं वो किसी भी स्टेन को कैसे रिमूव करते हैं. तो जैसे अगर एक कपड़े के ऊपर स्टेन लगाओ तो जो लिपिड्स मॉलिक्यूल्स होते हैं वो उसके अराउंड ऐसे अटैच हो जाते हैं और एक स्ट्रक्चर बना लेते हैं जिसको हम बोलते हैं माइसिल. तो उनके जो हेड पार्ट होंगे वो इनर की साइड होंगे और टेल जो होगी दैट इज़ आउटसाइड. तो जो सेल मेम्ब्रेन में जो लिपिड मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं वो अपने आप को इस तरह से अरेंज करते हैं कि उनका हेड तो एक्वस सॉल्यूशन के के साइड में हो और टेल उनके अपोजिट हो। टेल जो है वो सॉल्यूशन मीडियम से, एक्वस मीडियम से अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट करती है। सो इट इज़ नोन एज द हाइड्रोफोबिक टेल। After that, when the chemical composition of the cell membrane was studied, then finally concluded that the cell membrane not only made up of lipids but proteins are also present, and except the protein, some carbohydrate molecules are also present in the cell membrane. So if we generally take the composition of the different minerals and the different molecules, so we can say the protein that may be 52% and the lipids that is the 40% and carbohydrate that is 1.5%. अगर हम RBC सेल का लें तो उसमें जो प्रोटीन है वो 52% है, लिपिड्स जो हैं वो 40% हैं। एंड दिस परसेंटेज वेरी इन डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ सेल्स। जो अलग अलग सेल होंगी वो परसेंटेज जो है वो वेरी करेगी, बट इट वेरी फ्रॉम 20 to 79% फॉर प्रोटीन and 20 to 70% for lipids, and carbohydrate molecules are very small, so that are only of 1.5%. Okay, so that is about the proteins, lipids and carbohydrates. So in the proteins, the phospholipids, the glycolipid and the structural protein, enzymatic protein and the receptor protein. Means if we take the example of the lipids, so we can say here we can write lipid and here we can write protein. So that is 40% and that is 52%. So these lipids are of you can say this ratio also we have to change, that is 20 to 70 and 20 to 79%. फोस्फोलिपिड मीन्स अगर लिपिड्स के साथ फोस्फेट ग्रुप लगा होगा तो उसको हम बोल देंगे फोस्फोलिपिड। ग्लाइकोलिपिड मीन्स इफ द कार्बोहाइड्रेट मॉलिक्यूल्स आर अटैच्ड टू द लिपिड, तो ये जो लिपिड्स होंगे इसमें वो फोस्फोलिपिड्स भी हो सकते हैं और ग्लाइकोलिपिड्स भी हो सकते हैं। इनका जो स्ट्रक्चर है दैट वी विल डिस्कस इन द नेक्स्ट चैप्टर बायोमोलिक्यूल्स। आफ्टर दैट जो प्रोटीन्स इन केस ऑफ सेल मेम्ब्रेन, दे आर द स्ट्रक्चरल प्रोटीन। स्ट्रक्चरल प्रोटीन मीन्स provide the structure because the cell membrane that is made up of proteins, so that is also the structural component. Next is the enzymatic protein, means proteins, enzymes are the proteins, so all the enzymes are protein but not all the enzymes are एक जो ये स्टेटमेंट भी है ना इस तरह से कि जो प्रोटीन्स होते हैं दैट आर द एंजाइम्स आर द प्रोटीन बट ऑल द प्रोटीन्स आर नॉट द एंजाइम। सो रिसेप्टर प्रोटीन्स भी होंगे। रिसेप्टर प्रोटीन्स मीन्स जो सेल मेम्ब्रेन के बिल्कुल सरफेस पे होंगे, तो सेल मेम्ब्रेन के बिल्कुल सरफेस पे क्या हो सकते हैं, रिसेप्टर प्रोटीन्स। आफ्टर दैट द सम अमाउंट ऑफ कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स आर ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट। So glycoprotein, if the carbohydrate molecules are attached to the proteins, then they are known as the glycoprotein. If they are attached to the lipid molecules, then they are known as the glycolipid, and occurs on the outer surface of the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane के बिल्कुल outer surface पे वो present होंगे. Now we will discuss the fluid mosaic model of cell membrane. Now the fluid mosaic model of plasma membrane. So the fluid mosaic model was given by Singer and Nicholson in 1972, and it was the most accepted model of cell membrane because before them there were the different scientists and they told us that the plasma membrane is only made up of the lipids, proteins are not there. and the lipid molecules or the only the single layer is present. But after the different scientists, finally the Singer and Nicholson concluded that the plasma membrane, that is bilayer, and where there are the two layer of the lipids and the proteins are partially or completely embedded in the lipid bilayer, and this is known as the fluid mosaic. मीन्स ये इसको फ्लूडी नेचर प्रोवाइड करते हैं these lipids and protein molecule. So here you can say that is the layer where this is the hydrophobic head. Hydrophobic नहीं, philic head, and that is the hydrophobic tail. So both the head, these are in the opposite direction, and these hydrophobic tails are in the same direction. So this is the one layer of the lipid and this is the second layer of the lipid. Now the proteins are of two type, extrinsic protein and the intrinsic protein. So extrinsic word is related to the outside. So if these proteins are not embedded in it, only outside the lipid bilayer, then these are known as extrinsic protein or also the peripheral protein. So these are also the peripheral protein. And these extrinsic proteins are more in the lower lipid bilayer as compared to the upper lipid bilayer. After that, the second is the intrinsic protein, and these intrinsic proteins are of two type. जैसे कुछ जो है partially इसके अंदर होंगे और कुछ पूरी तरह से embedded होंगे, and these are known as the tunnel proteins. टनल का मतलब जैसे एक गुफा होती है, वो एक जगह से स्टार्ट होती है और दूसरी जगह वो निकलती है. So these are the tunnel proteins. So here the movement in case of the lipid layer, लिपिड बाइलेयर के बीच में या एक लिपिड की सिंगल लेयर के बीच में भी मूवमेंट होती है, एंड दिस मूवमेंट इज रेयरली शोन्ड. सो इफ द फॉस्फोलिपिड मूव only in one layer and like this can move here or this can move here, so it is the transition movement or the lateral movement. What is it? It is the transition movement or the lateral movement. Like this can move here and this can move here. After that अगर ये इस तरह से रोटेट हो जाए तो उसको हम बोलेंगे रोटेशनल मूवमेंट. Next is the flip-flop movement, and this movement is rarely shown. It is shown in the bilayer. Both are shown in the only in the one layer of the lipid, but it is shown by the bilayer and rarely occur, means ये इधर चला जाएगा और ये इधर. इसको हम बोलेंगे flip-flop movement. So what the fluid mosaic model of the cell membrane says, that the nature of the cell membrane is fluidy in nature, or it is the quasi-fluid where there are the two layers of the lipids and proteins are embedded in it. मीन्स ये एक तरह से इस तरह से होगा जैसे आपने जो बर्गर खाया होगा उसमें एक जो दो ब्रेड होते हैं और उन दो ब्रेड के बीच में हम काफ़ी सारा सामान हम रख देते हैं, तो ये जो काफ़ी सारा सामान है वो ये लिपिड की बाइलेयर शो कर रहा है और इधर से यहाँ पे इसके अंदर क्या है, प्रोटीन्स हैं. सो एक्सेप्ट दीज लिपिड्स एंड द प्रोटीन्स देयर आर द सम कार्बोहाइड्रेट मॉलिक्यूल्स आर प्रेजेंट and these are known as glycocalyx. So if carbohydrate molecule is attached to the protein, then that is known as glycoprotein, and if it is attached to the lipids, then it is known as glycolipid. So here this sugar is attached to the lipid, so this sugar can be attached to the protein, so then it is known as glycoprotein. So what is there in the fluid mosaic model? In the fluid mosaic model, proteins are the icebergs in the phospholipid layer. तो जो प्रोटीन्स हैं वो एक आइसबर्ग की तरह होंगे फोस्फोलिपिड की जो बाई लेयर होगी. जैसे सपोज एक नदी है, उसके अंदर आइसबर्ग है, तो जो नदी हो गई दैट इज ऑफ phospholipid and proteins are the icebergs. So that is the diagram of the fluid mosaic model of plasma membrane. Now the function of the plasma membrane. So plasma membrane, that is the selectively permeable membrane. So it allows some selective substance only to transport. So by the transport which can takes place by osmosis, by the diffusion and the active transport. If the transport takes place with the use of the energy, then it is the active transport. And one type is also there, that is the facilitated transport or facilitated diffusion. Means here the some carrier molecules are present on the surface of the cell membrane, and these carrier molecule allow some substance to pass through them. So that is the facilitated diffusion. So that is about the fluid mosaic model of plasma membrane. Thank you.